had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no.
Yeah.
You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know.
A lot of people didn't, and here we are. Let's jump right into it, man. Diddy's lawyer has been talking crazy. We talked about this in a previous show, but now we're gonna dive a bit deeper and take a look at the crazy stuff this guy has been talking about. And in addition, we're also going to talk about the new people that have been added to the dream team. Because when you have a weak link, you gotta add some star players, because otherwise you will get swept with the current. RJ.
Yes, and just to clarify one thing, and I have to rectify you maybe a bit, because you said that Cat said no to Diddy. Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't. And Cat was able to say no to protect everything he said he had to protect. And the people who said yes didn't care about protecting it. But in Monday's show, we talked about a lawsuit of 120 alleged victims who claim to have said no and still weren't able to preserve that hope.
That is
But
true.
before we proceed, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other social. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, guys. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for all your support. Also, remember that in every show, or at least in most shows, we take the best comment from the previous week and give it a shout out in this week. So if you think you have a hot take, please let us know in the comment section. With that being said, KR, what can you tell me about the diddler this time?
Where did Diddy's oh, wait a second. That's not good.
That's not even Ebonics. What was
That's not
written there?
good bunnies. Where did Diddy find his lawyer? Yes, made a mistake right there, but we are very fast in fixing stuff over here.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So despite the mountain of allegations, Diddy has no plans to taking a plea deal. His lawyer said that this fight is bigger than just him. It's about standing out, standing up, and in what he calls racial prosecution. So this is about a race. We're gonna take a look at what he had to say. This is his own words. Fair use. This is what he had to say.
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Mr. Combs, and I don't see it happening.
Why?
Because he believes he's innocent. He believes he's innocent, and what's more, he believes that he needs to stand up, not just for himself, for his family, and for everybody who's been targeted by the federal government. Mr. Combs feels A, he's innocent, which is why he's not going to plead guilty. B, he's going to be truthful about this case because he wants to portray that to the people who have loved him his whole life. And I think he also feels an obligation to people in general. Maybe it's Black people, maybe it's white people, maybe it's anybody who's ever felt aggrieved and targeted by the government. He feels an obligation to those people to say, you know what, maybe I can break the model. Maybe I can show the world that a Black man can win, in federal court. And I think he probably is the only person I know of who might be able to actually accomplish that.
Bruh. Say it ain't so, KR.
What is this boy smoking on?
Say it ain't so.
Whose
So,
pack
this
is he smoking on, man?
So every time I see this attorney, I question his.
You remember last time we talked about him? You said, "Oh, maybe it's."
No, because last time he was talking, he was saying that they
Baby
didn't find 1,000. They didn't find 1,000 bottles. There was a lot of bottles of oil, baby oil, but there weren't 1,000 baby oil bottles, and that he bought them because there was a Costco right around the corner. And Costco put out an official statement saying, "We don't sell baby oil." Yo, that's crazy. But now I see this lawyer again. I don't understand why he's talking so much. Well, it does seem to me like he's trying to to influence the public perception. But
This is
a
the worst way
trial
to do
by
it.
this isn't a trial by public opinion. This is gonna be a real trial, multiple trials, and to save, to use the black card, to use the minority card. Listen, black people are coming forward saying you did them wrong. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So,
Oh my God! This
Ray,
man sat there and said, basically, I'm gonna fight for everyone. I'm the shield.
yeah,
I'm Diddy. I'm the shield. You guys stand behind me. What's the Meteor Man? What's
Meteor
the
Man.
Meteor Man?
I don't know Meteor. Captain Planet. That's what I know.
Oh man, wait a second. Was it Meteor Man? Yeah.
Meteor Man. Oh, that's old school.
Oh man, what? Who the heck is Captain Planet? But he's Meteor Man, man.
Now,
This
Captain Planet is like a cartoon. It was a cartoon when we were young. But
Yeah,
in any
Meteor
case,
Man was an actual movie. For those who don't know, it also had Don Cheadle in there.
yeah.
Shout out to James Earl Jones, R.I.P.
Rest in
Eddie
peace.
Griffin was in there. Robert Townsend. So it's a lot of legends in that movie.
Was it a comedy?
Yeah, it's a kind of a play on Superman, but the main character was yeah, it was a comedy, that's for sure. And the main character was a black superhero. So now he's the Meteor Man, man. I mean, did he? I know. I do agree with you on this. I don't understand why this guy is talking this much. First of all, you're supposed to be creating strategies, not sitting in front of the camera and talking crazy. Giving away you're giving away the playbook, my dude. Sitting here and saying this is how we're gonna play. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna run the play through that hole right there. Try to plug it, otherwise I'll run through it.
Yeah.
By the
On
way,
on first down, it's plan. It's on first down. It's play action. Second down, we're gonna do. What are we doing, man?
what are we doing? This guy's gonna sink the whole ship. Who advised Diddy to get this guy?
On fourth down, we'll kick. Spoiler alert: it's a trick play. Imagine if what's his name, Dan Campbell, coach like that. I mean, all the Detroit Lions magic would be gone.
Yeah.
It's I don't understand his strategy. He talks a lot, but I think that the talking is to influence public opinion. And if you're doing that, that means that you're not confident in the grounds, in the legal grounds. Because if you're confident in the legal grounds, you're going to fight for that. Jonathan Majors, we covered that story too.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors was had a strong case, but was still he got 2 out of 4, right? Counts.
Yeah. He got the lightest counts.
Yeah,
Touching.
you touch, yeah, you touch someone and you cause that person harm, but you didn't
And look
mean to.
now.
So it's a misdemeanor. But what is a misdemeanor on a crime?
Yeah, this is great. That whole case is crazy.
Marvel
That whole-
said. Marvel said same difference.
Hey,
You're gone.
same difference. Whether you touch her or you didn't. Hey, same difference whether you uppercutted her
Same
or
difference. You're gone.
touched her. Hey, and now he's out there. His girlfriend is paying all his bills.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but in any case,
That's what has been said. I've read it multiple places. So explains why he was crying the night when he received that award. Baby, I love you.
Come on.
You're paying all my bills. I wonder who's gonna pay the bills of P. Diddy now.
Oh man.
All jokes
You
aside,
got
what
him a Coretta Scott King. Good for
we
you, man.
got him is Coretta Scott King. Only thing is, he's Coretta
Coretta
Scott.
Scott didn't pay. Coretta Scott didn't pay like that. What I'll say is, but yeah, to back to the lawyer. I don't understand the lawyer. I don't understand his strategy. But I think that if the strategy is what I think it is, which is to influence public opinion, you have a weak position. It's not a good look for Diddy. Maybe
I think what the lawyer is trying to do is this. The lawyer is trying to play this, run this play. Fair use. I don't know if there's fair use on NFL. So wheel route. You watch your film, man. Watch this.
Newton drops straight back, goes a crossing route, McCaffrey, touchdown.
He's trying to play. He's trying to do a Cam Newton. You watch film too. Oh no, it's not. We're not gonna defend him as he's Meteor Man.
yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna defend him as if he's a Predator.
Maybe Diddy thought. Maybe Diddy's thinking. The feds have such a high conviction rate. Why bother?
Why bother? He's not gonna take a plea deal, so he really believes, according to, hey, at this point, I don't know if they're gonna even offer him a plea deal.
I don't. Did they offer
I know-
Bill?
Huh?
Did they offer Bill a plea deal?
Which bill?
Cosby.
I'm not sure.
Did they offer Michael a plea deal?
Which Michael?
Jackson.
Well, Michael Jackson had never a criminal case, so what people don't realize is that
Did they
Michael
offer,
Jackson.
Did they offer R. Kelly a plea deal?
That's a
Because
good
if this is a
question.
witch hunt, if this is a
It's
witch
a
hunt,
witch hunt. They won't give you a plea deal. Did they give? The bigger question is, did they get Harvey a plea deal
I don't know.
or Island Boy? Well, they gave him
Island
a
Boy
plea
didn't
deal.
get.
He got a plea deal. He pleaded for his life.
He pleaded insanity.
He pleaded for his life right before. Well, he pleaded before he did him himself. Let's be sure it was him. He did it himself. He knew all those things and thought it's a good idea for him to take himself out. So, but hey, man,
What's his name? Our Robert Kelly didn't get one. So,
I
but
don't-
but let, let's that, that's not what I want to say. What's important to remark is that I believe the same prosecutor that's prosecuting Diddy is also prosecuting the mayor of New York, right?
it's the same precinct.
The same
so
district, yeah.
district, yeah.
So, hey, it's maybe it's they have some, if their motivation is more than the job.
What? He's asking questions now. What kind of question is that? You don't even have to ask that. Anyway, let's continue. It's a stepping stone. You gotta step
Yeah.
on some people's necks to get to the next part. So, hey, one thing for sure, what you always will get is people that will, I don't know if they are trying to defend or not, but listening to what I think, I have a feeling that Dr. Umar tried to call us out. I'm not sure if he's watching Double Thought Show or not, but this is what he had to say. Fair use. Shout out to Art of Dialogue.
Speaking of Jay, with everything that's going on with Diddy, how you feel about the people that are saying that he's next?
I don't see any evidence of it. What I see are jealous YouTubian struggle streamers who glory in the downfall of any black person who is more successful than they are. I haven't seen any concrete evidence to link Sean Carter to this. I've seen very little concrete evidence to link Mary J. Blige to this. I've seen
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is he talking about?
Mary J. Blige.
Danny Boy was out here giving interviews about Mary J. So what is he talking about? So that Danny Boy is is the victim. Are we victim blaming now, Mr. Umar? Well, what is he again, RJ? How do you call him?
I don't call him that. He calls himself the
Yeah.
Prince of Pan-Africanism.
Yeah. Mr. Prince.
Donnell Rawlings calls him.
He had an interview with Donnell, right?
Yeah, Donnell Rawlings calls him Pan-Africanism.
Oh man, hey, hey, yo, I want to send my kid to his school. When is the school gonna be open, man?
Don't you find that suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh, Jesus.
You know, I Dr. Umar Johnson is a very interesting guy. He's a very entertaining person as well. When I hear him talk, he makes sense until he doesn't anymore. Because he comes from I don't mean it in a negative way. Come on. Come on, man. I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm not saying it in, so what I mean to say is he jumps steps to prove a point. And
Steps? He leaps off buildings, my man. I don't know what you're talking about. Step.
He's a
Steps is
real
big.
meteor man. Yeah.
He's meaty. Yo,
Come on, man.
maybe we should start calling him Meteor Man. Oh my god. Yo, this is crazy.
No, we're
Oh,
good.
man.
We're good. No, but so he makes sense. What I mean by that, I didn't mean it as a joke, but what I mean by that is that he makes sense. So he starts making a point, and then I say yes, but then he reaches a conclusion, and I'm like, whoa, what are we talking about? And certain things are not really attainable. So certain things are goals, right? For example, let me put it like this, KR. What do they call someone who is who's black but not of African American descent?
Tether.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You come to the U.S. You're black, but you're a tether, according to African Americans born in the U.S.
Yes.
Now, 3 generations later, black, are your children and grandchildren are black, and they mixed.
Are you still procreating within or with?
So you're procreating with. So you came with your children. They're let's say in your example, so let's say no, I'm the first generation. I get there. I'm black, but I'm not African American. I have a kid with a African American woman. At least I think she's African American because she's black, but she doesn't know who her ancestors are. But she's African American because her mom was born here and her grandmother as well. Right? Okay. And so at
the
what
kid is
point?
half
Okay.
It's a half a plug.
Okay. Now I have a question for you. Okay. The next generation, the same thing happens. Can you imagine all the generations of mixing? How will you determine who will get the money and who won't? And if you have a white person today who can trace his lineage to black slaves, will that person be entitled to money? Can you imagine that? In a line by yourself? Blue eyes.
Blue eyes, blonde hair. I'm black. What do you mean? My
So
great
where do
grandfather.
we draw the line? So
No,
I see a lot of
you're
and,
making a
and
joke, but I know people. I have seen people that are you would the average. I would consider them white, and they are actually they have descendants of black people. So
yeah, I
what
know
you're
those
saying is
people.
true.
Yeah. But in any case, back to Umar. So that's what I mean to say with Blair. So he talks about certain things which are great, but when you ask him, okay, when will you reach equality? His answers are always broad. When you give money back, when there's equality. Yeah, but you're not answering the question. A goal has to be smart. You need to be able to. Your goal needs to be specific, and it needs because if you need to know when you've reached it or not.
It
If
is
you're
the
playing
smart.
what's that sport, archery, if you're doing archery, you have a target. If you hit the target, you get X amount of points. If you hit the circle outside of that target, so outside of the bullseye, you get a different point. So you need concrete things. When you're playing NFL, there's the end zone. You need to know where the line is, at what point that the because or else you don't know where you need to score. So all those people talking about we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do this. It's very great to talk and to hear, and that's what I like about Omar, because he talks about certain things that I believe as well. But then he reaches conclusions or says things, and when people ask him, okay, what concretely must matter? So how would you know whether you've gotten there or not? He can't answer. He just keeps. So I'd rather be a struggle streamer.
Shout
A
out to Umar.
YouTubian.
He's a great content creator.
I'd rather be a
He's
YouTubian, Nubian, light Nubian struggle streamer than than him.
Hey, all I say is this: you're describing someone who, what I think. So you said a goal has to be smart. What is the T in smart? What does it stand for?
The T in smart.
Yeah, yeah,
The T in smart is it needs to be
easiest.
what?
It's the easiest. Smart.
Wait. Yeah. Wait. Smart, measurable, attainable, realistic. Time. There needs to be a time.
Everything Umar says doesn't have a T.
No. But it's
Sounds
not
like
S either. It's not S either. It's not specific
No,
either.
it's not. It's never S. Yeah,
It's never
smart.
M.
It's mrah, mrah,
It's
mrah.
never M. It's never measurable.
It's measurable. You know how he measures it?
Donations. Donations. Donations.
It's not attainable.
Donations.
It's attainable.
It's not realistic.
Donations.
What are we talking about?
It's realistic.
Donations.
It's not realistic.
Donations.
So
Money.
do I have that one still?
I think you removed it.
Money.
Anyway, guys, hey, shout out to. I mean, like I said, there's some things that don't make sense. What he says. Now it's the YouTuber's fault that Jay is implicated. No, Jay has been hanging out found himself in weird situations. Now you're giving people. This is crazy. Actually, he's
Pass.
talking. He's pointing to people for pointing out stuff that happened, and somehow it's our mistake that we're pointing out the weird things that have been happening.
Yeah.
Not saying that Jay did anything. These are his peers have been talking about this.
Yeah, but that's not the point, right? The point is that you're on TV, you're going on an interview, you're saying something that you don't know because we know KR as much as he does about the
Mhm.
thing, which is nothing. Only the people in Jay's circle know. But you talk about it as if they are facts,
Yeah.
as if as if it's a witch hunt because you're black. And that's the thing, right? If you do wrong, there needs to be consequences. If you do wrong, there needs to be consequences. And I believe the consequence should be fair for everyone. At least it should be the same for everyone if the situation is the same, but there needs to be consequences. No one can get a race pass. Because if you start doing that, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna get a bunch of Rachel Dozel and what's the dude's name? The You have Rachel Dozel and the dude.
Oh, you mean what's the guy's name?
Probably goes by the name of Ali right now, but yes, his name is Sean
Talcum X, Sean King.
Sean King. Sean King.
Talcum X. I always can remember
Oh,
his name by saying Talcum X to myself.
yeah. In any case, so you can say that you can. No, so yeah, I don't agree with that. So that's my point.
What?
That's my
What do you
position.
agree? You don't agree with what? With
No, but
calling?
so we're talking about Dr. Umar calling out
Oh,
the jealous YouTubers, but
I thought you meant the Talcum X
yeah, it's I
rumor.
mean, or yeah, it's
By the way, you just just so people know, I always have receipts. People they're gonna call me all types of names. This is what I can find on the internet relating to Mr. King. There's actually a Wiktionary. Talcum X, a blend between talcum and Malcolm X, in reference to white color of talcum powder as well as allegations that Sean lied about his race. Bro, this is crazy. Hey, the internet stays undefeated. Let's go to the next
I
segment.
can't wait. I can't wait for the meme show, man. The meme show is gonna be great.
This is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy, guys. Let us know in the in the comments what you think about this whole situation. Is Diddy making the right call by refusing to take a plea deal, or is his lawyer talking too much? Is he risking too much? Actually, especially by putting this man in charge of his defense. Is he playing Russian roulette? How are we seeing? How are we seeing a billionaire, or former multimillionaire playing Russian roulette all in front of our eyes? I wonder who advised him to take this lawyer. With all the lawyers out there, you could have chosen. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be picking the best comment to feature in our next or one of our next videos. RJ.
Yes, yes. As KaiR said, remember to drop a comment if you have a hot take because we will be highlighting it. Also, guys, remember that if you haven't done so already, rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell as well. Here on the Double Thought Show, we give you updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So thanks for watching. Remember to comment. And with that being said, KR, what can you tell me about the next segment?
Yes, yes. The next segment will be the Reddit story, guys. We always have a great story for you, which usually is a commonplace situation. And I'm curious what RJ has for us this week. I'll put my mask on because he always has these crazy stories, Monday he had a crazy story that had a quite interesting twist. I wonder what he has for us today.
Yes. So thanks for that, KR. And it's not you put the mask on. Let's be honest. You don't put the mask on because of the stories. You put the mask on because what you say about the stories, and you it's the it's the reactions to the story. Don't talk
Oh,
nonsense saying that it's
yeah, you're right. You're right. It's because
and
of
then
what
you're gonna say crazy things and leave me with my face all exposed. No man, come on. Anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna share the banner now. Wait up, wait up. All right. So this story is about a girlfriend who can't say what she brings to the table. And the title of the Reddit is "Am I wrong for bursting out laughing when she told me what she brought to our relationship?" And it goes as follows. I apologize for the mouthful of title. I was trying to be as descriptive as possible. Let me just put this in the side here. Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm 25 and my girlfriend 24. We've been dating for 9 months. 5 months ago, Jan lost her job when her company went under. And around that same time, she had a falling out with her roommate. She was in urgent need. One moment. She was in urgent need of am I yeah, one moment. Yeah, she was in urgent need of housing, but in an awkward position with employment status. So she reluctantly asked if she could move out into my house after 5 months, KR. I agreed because she had already spent the night several times, and she moved in under the condition that she would begin looking for work to contribute.
Oh my god.
Now, back on our second date, when I asked Jan if she wanted to be exclusive, she responded by asking me what I would bring to a relationship with her. I answered as pragmatically as possible: a stable income, loyalty, companionship, willingness to compromise, and consistent attention to my appearance and hygiene. I didn't really care much for the question at the time. And so while she seemed mildly satisfied with what I said, I didn't ask her in return. Stable income, loyalty, companionship, willingness to compromise, and consistent attention to my appearance and hygiene. Well, okay. I feel like I've held up. I saw it the first time, Kara. Let it go. I feel like
It's not for you, it's the people who
I know it's
haven't
not for
seen
me.
it the first
I didn't think it was for me, but okay. I I feel like yo, KR. Some men say lead with my wallet. Can you imagine how crazy it is to say I lead with my Johnson?
Open
Okay,
your mouth.
okay.
No,
That's
the first thing.
you see now you make a comment like that with your glasses and hat on, and I have to say, come on, come on, man.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You might be
let me finish. Let me continue. Sorry.
yeah.
I feel like I've held up my end of the bargain, but after moving in, Jan only really looked for work for about 2 weeks. She now spends the majority of her waking hours on Instagram, TikTok, and Netflix. I've
Oh,
raised the issue with her indirectly before by asking how her job search was going, and she said nobody was hiring, which I find extremely hard to believe. Well, yesterday in the evening, I finally hit my limit. Jan drank a bottle of wine that I was saving for a romantic evening date and spent the rest of her day screwing around on her phone. After work, I sat her down and asked what she thought she brought to the relationship. So let me
Putenga.
get this straight. Wait, KR. Before we proceed, let me get this straight. On the second date, when you were both sober, you didn't ask this question. And now, after she's had a
That nigga
bottle of wine,
pathetic.
you want to start this drama.
These guys are
I-
pathetic out
The
here.
timing is a bit off, dude, but okay. The timing is a bit off. Okay,
She's drunk. She's
Jen,
been living with you for a couple of weeks already.
exactly,
You've been going all in already. It's done.
exactly. So yeah, Jen stared at me for a few seconds as if I had asked the dumbest question in the history of mankind. Then she erupted frantically. What do you think was her answer?
Putanga.
No, it wasn't Putanga.
Okay.
What does she bring to the table? What did she answer?
Herself.
Then she
It's
erupted,
It's the same.
frantically pointing at herself
It's Putanga.
and said, "Me, I'm the prize."
What? Bro, what the heck is this?
From my
This guy went all out, moved in a bomb, and, and now he's stuck. He's stuck with a bomb.
From my, I guess this is what they mean. This is this is what they mean when they say play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yo, what the heck was he thinking?
Yeah, we're almost there. Jen stared
Oh,
at me for a few seconds as if I had asked the dumbest question in the history of mankind. Then she erupted, frantically pointing at herself, saying, "Me, I'm the prize." From my perspective, this was coming from a woman who had just gotten day drunk off wine, watched Netflix, and ate all my food. I honestly couldn't contain myself and I burst into laughter. Every time I looked back at her, she would give me this incredulous look while shrugging, which only made me laugh harder. Jen got really angry at me and let out his wailing shriek sort of sound. She stormed off to another room where I'm 100% sure she just screwed around on her phone more. I haven't talked to her since. I feel like I might have gone too far here. Was I wrong, KR?
This man is asking on Monday's show. On Monday's show, you said you gotta ask the right questions. This man is asking a totally wrong question. This is not the question you should be asking, my man. There should be another question. How long until you can evict her? Because this ain't going nowhere, bro. These guys are out here. So this is the thing, right? A lot of times, and this is a thing with men. A lot of times, they'll sacrifice a lot to have putanga on demand. Let's call it that. Putanga on demand. This man is sacrificing everything to have putanga on demand. He's paying for everything. She ain't contributing nothing. She ain't trying to move. Not even try to do a job at the local fast food chain that's maybe around the corner. Nah, she's gonna sit at home and just scroll away her life. The question you gotta ask yourself is, why are you asking her after she moved in? She's been living for you for how many weeks?
4 months now.
4 months they've been living together. You're asking her after 4 months what she's. This is why
After 5 months of dating
she moved in.
and 4 months of living together,
Yeah. So they've
you're
been.
asking that question.
You gotta be kidding me, man. This is crazy. First of all, ain't no way I'm moving anyone in after 5 months. You gotta be out of your mind. You haven't seen all aspect of that person. First of all, probably he's probably hooked to the putanga. So probably she has a good one. Because this guy is losing his
Well,
mind.
usually the putanga is good when she's living outside,
That is true as
when they're
well.
living together, the frequency also drops.
Also, it always drops. It's a given. So, um, but the thing is this, right? And I think first of all, I think he's asking the wrong question. Let's start there. I don't think she'll how to say that, a drunk mind speaks the truth. Is that what they usually say? Something like that.
Something like
Kids
that.
and drunk people always speak the truth. And you're
Unless
laughing, man. But I
unless
think
when
you're
the unless when a drunk mind gives consent.
well. Well, that's a good. Oh my God! You just made up a new defense right here. When they say she was drunk, just say, "Who speaks the truth? A drunk person and a kid." This is her truth. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna get locked up. But we are here to discuss this guy's situation. My man, you're done. You're done for. Fi- Try to evict her because this is not gonna end well. Um she's not gonna find a job because you're taking care of everything. She's not gonna add anything because you're not asking anything. She is like a free bird right now in your house, eating your food, drinking your wine, and all that other stuff. If you're accepted, do you? I just don't think this is gonna last. And in a couple of months, you're gonna send a question again on this Reddit asking, "How do I evict her?" The problem is she's been living for you for a year, so she's now illegal. She legally is a co-renter, cohabitant of the place, so you can't move her out like that. Save yourself while you still can.
Yep.
The putanga ain't worth it. This is the thing a lot of times with guys. Like I said, some guys like to sacrifice a lot of stuff for putanga on demand, and at the end of the day, that is that will result always in more stress, and definitely if you move in a bum. But he knew she was a bum. The only thing is he didn't believe it. What do I always say, RJ, when regards to believing people?
When they show you who you are, believe them.
Yes. You know,
You
he
also say
knew
only believe in God.
again.
You also said only believe in God.
I don't know which Kurt. Anyway, I don't know who said that, but yeah, whoever believe in God. If you believe in God, believe in God. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, guys,
it,
let me
it,
just read
it's
the
crazy. I don't know. I don't know what I
let me read the top comments. Beautiful choice 8620 says, "You're not wrong. I laughed when I read it because I agree with you. If she can ask you that question and you're able to provide a very good answer, she should be able to do the same. Girlfriend or not, you should give her deadline to find a new job or she needs to move back with her parents. She needs to not only bring herself to the relationship, but some finances, groceries, and cooking and cleaning skills. What makes her think she can just freeload off of you?" It's very interesting, KR, that you can just say that you are. No, no, it's not interesting. Some women try to nice their way around, so nice their way into the relationship, and some men try to tend to finesse their way, like smooth talking their way into a relationship, or
Yeah.
not smooth talking. That's not what I want to say. Creating an appearance that doesn't match their finances.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just to get in, so they will just lease a car that they can pay for and so on and so forth, just to say I have this. Um, that was crazy. It's crazy to say it out loud, but people do that, right?
People do
Um,
that.
Fergie
Weird.
Fergie eight. Whoa, we check my battery. Fergie 89 says, "Yeah, this is 100%. You're not wrong. She's wrong and a freeloading one with double standards. You helped her out, letting her move in way before most relationships would consider it. She isn't financially contributing. She's eating your food, drinking wine you were saving. No shame occasionally getting day drunk, but save it for a Saturday." Okay, so I guess Fergie 89 is a day drinker on Saturdays. "She isn't looking for a job because she thinks she's got it made. She's a leech. Give her a
What is
deadline. Give her a deadline. Say November to get a job if you're serious and love her. If not, give her a few days to get her ish together and go elsewhere. You deserve better. Also, what a weird question. You bring to the relationship what you have. She has nothing." Yo.
one thing I want to remark, right? He says, why are you drinking the wine midweek and on Saturday?" Guess what? It's midweek for you. Every day is Saturday for her.
She's not even tracking the days.
She's not tracking the days. Every day is a Saturday.
I mean, she's on Netflix on demand, so it's not like she needs to. Like in the
You know
during
what's
television,
beautiful?
do television shows still exist? But you remember when there was a thing called television shows, and a show will drop on Thursday the next. So if the show drops today, then it's Thursday. If she doesn't even have that because she's watching on demand. So
And the month. Yeah. You know what's beautiful? And I think this is something that a lot of guys can learn. It's beautiful when you can call out someone. The best rapport I've had with women in general is when you can be honest towards them and you know what they're doing. There was a situation when someone said, "Oh, this is cute." I knew what she said was corny. All women think it's corny. I told her, "What are you talking about? That's not cute. That's naive. He's being naive." By saying that, I know you know damn well that you don't think it's cute, don't think it's sexy, etc., etc. She started laughing, and we both had to laugh. So you have
yeah,
to be honest with people. You better build rapport through truth. But he doesn't tell her the truth. She knew that he's avoiding the question from the start. He didn't ask her back. She already knew who he was. She
yeah,
believed him. That's the difference. He didn't believe who she was, and she believed who he was. And here we are.
yep. So those are the comments, guys. Let us know the top comments at least, guys. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. Do you agree that this guy is not wrong? What do you think he should do? Should he leave her? Should he stay with her? Should he give her a chance?
One
Is he
more
wrong? Please let
chance.
us know in the comment section down below. Remember, so to rate the show by pressing the like button and follow us on our other socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. KR, what's next?
And the next topic of today is going to be the second topic. The second topic is today is die cut. Die cut has returned Andrew Tate's. Oh, wait a second. Don't forget the banner, which you have done a couple of shows already. Die cut has returned $40 million in assets to Andrew Tate. Some people are celebrating that this is a proof that the allegations against him are unfounded, while others are concerned that the real justice hasn't been served yet. Let's talk about it, RJ.
Yes, let's talk about it. This was a big story, but it wasn't publicized like the other stories
Like the
when they
one that got arrested last time.
there wasn't publicized as much as this. So before we dive into it, guys, thank you for tuning in. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our socials, Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification like. KaiR.
Yeah, so earlier last week, Tate, aka Cobra Tate on X,
Cobra Tate.
dropped this. The Bucharest Tribunal Court has just ruled to return my $40 million of assets due to lack of evidence. All my supercars, gold bars, and $3 million in cash. Everything. Look at his smile. $1 million smile. Well, it's a $40 million smile right here. So it seems like not so long ago they seized all these assets. They came to his home and took the cars. Apparently there is a lack of evidence. What that actually means, I have no idea. The articles I've read are not very clear about lack of evidence on what, but it seems like he has a win. That's one we always try to cover these stories as neutral and as objective as possible. And one thing you said in the previous show, RJ, is that these are still allegations, even though they are crazy allegations. Still allegations, and it still has to be proved in court what he did. What we have pointed out in the past is also that the allegations, if you separate them from what he actually said versus what is actually been done, that you have to question his
Compass.
moral compass. Yes, just because his moral compass might not be pointing the right direction doesn't mean he did all these things. RJ.
Yeah, so there's a difference between morality and illegality, and they the prosecutor can't prosecute you for an act that is considered immoral if that act is not illegal. Only illegal acts can be prosecuted successfully. What Tate kept on saying throughout was that they didn't have evidence, and he was, because he talked about it, I think maybe the second time they detained them. And he said it's the same. So they're using as a basis the same names of people who already testified on behalf of them. So, but hey, he made an enemy of himself when he went against, well, everyone. Like he was Detroit versus everybody. It really pained me to give that example, by the way. But okay. Shout out to my Pistons. Any case, he did all. He made enemies and powerful enemies at that.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, and I could be wrong about this, but you can see that he has been through different stages in his content creation online. He started out, and we talked about this in previous show. You can go search him up. He started out as with his, I think it's called Hustle University of Hustle
Something
Academy,
like that. Yeah.
something like that. We analyzed the situation also by looking at, I think, what's the guy's name? This is very long time ago. The guy
Coffeezilla.
who Coffeezilla, yes,
Yo, that
Coffeezilla,
was a lot. Yo,
long time ago.
that was a
By the
long
way,
time.
well, first of all, let's go back. This is our 200th show. Just imagine.
Shout out.
Forgot to say that in the beginning of the show. It's our 200 show number 200. And I think the Coffeezilla one was maybe around the 50, 45, something like that.
I'm
So
checking it out right now, by the way. So
okay. So that's a very long time ago where we covered that initial situation where he was accused of scamming people. One thing we said, and back then we also, a couple of shows later, we also covered the things he said about his own business, meaning the webcam business he had. Quite a couple of crazy comments he made about the types of people that he was getting money from, and now then he turned into like a date. I would say date. It's more of a um, let's call it a red pill advisor, how you should run your life, how to be masculine. And now he's, I don't know what he is now. He's more like a someone on the right side of the scale. So we have seen different aspects of Tate throughout the years. Don't forget, this is still and this is the a lot of times the problem people will have with situations like this. You might see someone on YouTube, on TV, that can be considered someone playing a character. That doesn't mean that's the real person. So all the hate that people spread about him, yeah, you can say he's guilty because he said this online. Just because you said that online doesn't mean you're doing it in real life, and that's the problem. A lot of things, I mean, he is very controversial. I won't deny that. He says a couple of wild things. Won't deny that either. But still, as a prosecutor, you have to prove it. And that's the thing right here. I think the proof is, I think you said it also, it seems like they don't have a lot of proof. So whatever they are seizing right now, they're not gonna get. Yeah, that's what you said exactly. Whatever they are seizing right now for either evidence or not, it's not gonna result in more proof. That's actually what you said exactly, right, RJ? Back when they seized a bunch of stuff again. You're on mute.
Yeah, they went in. I'm trying to remember what I said because I remember I talked about them going back in and getting some things, but I remember what I said. So they, well, I think I do. You go, if you're saying that you have proof, and that's why you did the house search. But he's saying that you don't have proof because everyone's who's your witness is testifying on our behalf. So why are you going if it already exists? They already rated everything already. So they should have already have everything. If you're going a year later to do a house search again, and I don't know if it's a year or a bit more, a bit less, but if you're going to do a house search again, you won't find what you already have. You only find new things, but then the new things you find cannot substantiate what you did. Well, chances are very small that the things that you find will substantiate what you alleged from the beginning, like 2 years ago or something. So
Uh,
it's not
it's actually,
doesn't make
yeah,
sense,
yeah, yeah.
especially taking into account that now that they know that you won their heads, even if they did something, do you think that they would put it in their computer now? Do you think if brother lust gets if Diddy gets all his things back, all his assets back, his computer, do you think he's gonna be using the computer the same way that he used it before? Come on, man.
Record all the freak offs again. Hey, I lost all my tapes. Let's re-record it, guys. Come back, come back.
You know
Hey,
how
man.
people tell their story? They'll say, I went broke twice and
Yeah.
still got here. So I lost my footage just twice.
I need to re-record. Let's start phoning some people.
Yeah,
Ah, well,
bigger and better.
bigger
Let's
and better.
organize the free cops bigger and better.
But all jokes aside, so it seems like, and I think you also said something in the neighborhood of being that probably that the case is quite thin if they have to resort to these kind of tactics because yeah, if you haven't found enough evidence the first time and you have to go a second time to find evidence, that means you're
Or fishing.
trying you're fishing. Yes, yes, yes. So hey man, good for Tate. He's very lucky. It seems like he's on the he at least he has momentum now, winning momentum. Question is, can he continue this much longer, or will the prosecutors be able to turn this ship around for them in that case and try to win anything? Because I think it seems like the cases start crumbling. Ain't no way I think this will be solved, or at least finalized with a conviction. How it's looking right now, it could change. I mean, don't forget, RJ. Don't forget the day that Atlanta was playing the Patriots in the finals. Atlanta was in front, was destroying Patriots for 3 quarters almost. And then suddenly they crumble. So who knows? But it seems like uh, Tate Andrew is on the winning hand right now. Anything else you want to say relating to this? I mean, this is a huge win for him. Gold bars.
Yeah.
Maybe we give away some gold bars.
Yeah, it's a huge win for him. Again, my point of view is as an attorney. So, as an attorney, when I'm practicing law as an attorney, I am an official. I am a. I have a role, and that's the role I'm exercising. If I have to wear a toga in court, that's the role that I'm playing. You know why a toga is black and white?
Why it's black and white?
What's the purpose of why do judges and
Is it
attorneys
because
wear it?
I know, I think I know. Is it because of the song by Michael Jackson?
I
It
don't
doesn't
care if that's
matter if
it.
it's black or white. Do,
No,
do, do, do,
that's not the reason.
do, 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 do. Oh,
Because when
okay.
you're it's there because when two reasons. Well, the first one is okay, if everyone wears it, then no, so we won't be judged, right? So the attorneys, an attorney with brand name and so designer clothes and one without designer clothes won't be judged.
Mm-hmm.
But if that was really the case, if it was really only about equality, then you would make the clients wear it as well, right? But
Mm-hmm.
that's not the main reason. The reason is because as an attorney, when you're wearing your robe, it's black and white are no colors. Well, black is all colors technically, but there are no colors. So the purpose is to dim you, the individual. So RJ, the individual entirely. Because when
Mm.
I'm there with my robe, I am an official. So nothing as much as possible that does not represent me will not show. You will see my hands, you will see my foot, my well, not my foot, my shoes. I don't walk barefoot there. But so that's the
What,
purpose
what
of it.
about
And
mask?
so as an
Continue.
so as an attorney, that's what you do. So um we have and as an attorney, my point of view is always if a client comes and tells me he did it or he didn't do it or something is true or something is not true, etc. I wouldn't know. I would need to look at the evidence, who needs to prove what and who can prove what, and based on that you reach your conclusion. So whether you did it or whether you did it, and I don't do criminal law, this is just in general, whether you say you told them something or you agree to something or you don't, at the end of the day, burden of proof, who needs to prove what, who says what, and that's how you reconstruct the case. So if he did do something wrong and they could prove it, I wouldn't have any skin in the game. I wouldn't have mind I wouldn't have losing sleep because he did it. There's proof, so he deserves it. But if there are no proof, if there's no proof, then he shouldn't be jailed just because you think that he's immoral. Because immoral and illegal are two separate
Two
things.
different things. Yep. Guys, now let's hear from you. Do you think this ruling proves Tate's innocence, or is it just a temporary legal win in a much bigger investigation? Is the Romanian court's decision thus justified, or should we be more conscious about celebrating too early? And with we, I mean we as in the fans, not we as in double thought, because we have no say in this and we don't really won't say we don't really care that much about his freedom or
Whatever.
whether he's locked up. Neutral, that's the goal
Yeah.
here. Objectivism. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be picking some of the best comments to be featured in one of the next videos. Let us know what you think. RJ.
Yes, let us know what you think so you have a chance of your comment being mentioned in a future show. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go to the last segment of this show. As usual, we have the short thoughts where we basically discuss commonplace situations and trending news in a very short response. So today we have someone we haven't covered in a very long time, RJ. We
Who that
mentioned
be?
we mentioned her a couple of shows ago. Out of
Her?
nowhere, she popped
Okay.
up.
Okay.
She also tried to pop up on her husband, or had someone pop up on her husband.
Okay.
Lindsay Shiver. A lot has happened since we haven't covered her because there are a lot of, let's take a look. Let's take a look. What happened throughout all these months? Fair use.
ABC News exclusive in the case of Lindsay Shiver, the Georgia mother of three accused of plotting to kill her estranged husband. This morning, we're hearing from her ex-boyfriend, alleged accomplice, Eva Pilgrim, here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. That ex-boyfriend telling us there was no plot, no plan to kill anyone. This morning, he's speaking out about what he says really happened.
This morning, the Georgia mother of three accused of plotting to kill her estranged husband in the Bahamas, back on the island and in court. ABC News following Lindsay Shiver's return to Nassau for a pretrial hearing, exclusively speaking to her ex-boyfriend and alleged accomplice.
Nobody ever wanted him dead.
Terrence Adrian Bethel is accused of planning to murder Shiver's husband, Robert. Investigators say he even enlisted the help of his friend, Farron Newbold. But Bethel says they never planned to kill anyone.
I'm definitely not guilty of conspiracy to commit murder. And Phalo's not guilty of being a hired hitman either. It's time to let the world know that we're innocent.
ABC News exclusively obtaining court documents showing the case against the three includes key WhatsApp messages between the group. Shiver admitting to investigators to sending frustrating texts after fighting with her husband, at one point texting him a picture of her husband with another woman and the words, "Kill him." Bethel saying Lindsay sent that picture and text to find out if her estranged husband left the kids unsupervised at their Bahamas home.
She sent.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
The plot thickens.
Wait a second. Wait. Go back. Let me go back. She sent him a two-letter sentence. Two-word sentence. My bad. A two-word sentence. And he got a totally different message out of that. I'll go back. Let's take a look again. Fair use.
Him a picture of her husband with another woman and the words, "Kill him." Bethel saying Lindsay sent that picture and text to find out if her estranged husband left the kids unsupervised at their Bahamas home.
She sends the picture that was just sent to her. Like when she found out that he was there and the kids were home, that's when she was like, kill him.
In July of last year, body camera footage captured an argument between the
come
couple
on,
at their
man.
Georgia home
Come
less
on,
than a
man.
week before Shiver's arrest
Bruh.
in the Bahamas.
I woke up this morning, we have travel plans to leave, and he's insisting that I don't go.
She sent a message saying that she's going to change her plans and now get on the airplane with me and the kids to go to the Bahamas.
But I am too,
And
by
when
the
we
way.
land, she's going to go to her boyfriend.
Elsewhere.
And me and the kids are going to our house.
Whenever she gets into an argument with him and she tells me about it, of course I'm livid about it. But planning to murder him? No.
Bethel saying the texts were just the two venting to each other.
Him?
Does kill him
No.
is it an
Bethel saying the
acronym,
texts
KaiR?
were
Are we
just
missing
the
something?
two
If the argument
Body
with
language.
him and she tells me about it.
Body
Of
language.
course I'm livid about it. But planning to murder him?
My mind's telling me no, but my body can't hold me back. Let's see.
My body's telling me I'm guilty.
Bethel saying the texts were just the two venting to each
Come
other.
on, man.
The two now awaiting their trial in March. Shiver pleading not guilty to the charges.
Us loving each other was not a secret. Like, she's like my best friend still. We continue to care about each other no matter what. Which also kind of makes it hard, like going through this case.
Now, Shiver has been waiting for her trial back in the U.S. after a judge granted her permission to leave the island. She's been staying with her parents in Alabama, getting to see her kids every other weekend. But a Georgia judge just granted her permission now to also travel there as well so she can more easily see her children. But they're waiting. The trial's set for March.
We haven't heard the last. All right, Eva, thank you as always.
What they didn't tell everyone. This is like a telenovela, as they call it, a novella. Between the time she was granted free passage to the US while she's waiting trial, she got into a, let's call it a small kerfuffle. After arriving in the US, she started dating a guy. That guy tried to delete her.
Yo, are you serious?
Yes, she dated Dorsey Ryan Love, another guy with the last name Love. He allegedly threatened her and attacked her, resulting in his arrest. According to the papers that have been released, he was trying to choke her. Somehow she was able to get out of it and run away. So sometimes people have a tendency to choose bad partners. Maybe she's into bad boys. But yeah. RJ, do you believe these, at least, do you believe Beto? How did you say, you wanted to say something about him getting two words and then getting out of there, go check on the children, go check on the house. You're on mute. Go check on my mama.
So my question was whether kill him is an acronym. Because How can you derive? Go check on the children. By the words kill them.
This is crazy. Now,
Which
that's a crazy explanation. Who's his lawyer? Who let him sit in front of the camera and say this? Because this is crazy.
I don't know. I don't know, KR, how the judicial system works over there. But something tells me that if there's a stand, they're gonna take it. If there's a stand,
I've seen him do it.
it's
And this
crazy.
is a crazy explanation. And don't forget, by the way, one thing they don't say is that when this happened, they were already in the process of divorce. So this is not like he was cheating on her. They were already separated. Well, technically he was cheating on her because they were still married, but you're separated, so that doesn't really count, right? That doesn't really count. If you're separated, you're both are going your own ways. The only thing you're trying to solve right now is the divorce. Then you're separated. By the way, do you know who is probably the luckiest man out there?
Who would that be?
Her ex-husband, Robert.
Of course, but why do you? I think so
If
too,
that
but why do
guy-
you think so?
That guy was able to delete her. My God, he would have gotten the FBI up his behind. Let's call it that way.
The FBI has a busy year this year, I think. They have their hands full up there in New York, so it's
Yeah, maybe you're right on that, but that would have been crazy. Oh my God! Imagine you have nothing to do with the deletion of the woman who was your ex-wife. You're in the process. She's trying to delete you, and while she's waiting, she gets deleted. Who will be suspect number one?
yeah, technically
Oh
yes, but
my
on the other hand, there needs to be motive. And what's the motive of the guy? If there's not really a motive there.
This motive, RJ, we all know prosecutors come up with the craziest story.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they'll win. So what
Yes,
what
but
motive?
guess what? You're spending time either partially locked up in jail. You'll be you'll have maybe
Reputation. Okay, I'm gonna take my word. I'm gonna take my words back because he might get a.
Oh, he's a
Hey,
CEO,
KR,
man.
listen to this one. Listen to this one. You might get a involuntary manslaughter, just like.
Oh my God, that guy! I'm pretty sure. Shout out to Robert, by the way, Robert Shiver. I'm pretty sure he fell to his knee. That thank God, thank you. She's still alive. Oh man, hey, sometimes life takes crazy turns, man. Sometimes life takes crazy turns, and they have to wait trial till 2025, March 2025. So in the meanwhile, she'll be able to stay in the US, and around March 2025, they'll set to stand trial. So I think we can revisit this topic somewhere next year in Q2 to see how it went. Let us know in the comments what you think about this situation, guys. By the way, you have anything else to say?
Now we can move to the next one.
Let us know in the comments what you think about this situation. We'll choose the best comments to maybe feature on one of the next shows. Feel free to add your 2 cents. The second topic of today, it's less. It's a funny situation. It's a funny situation. Sometimes chaos can have very interesting results. Fair use.
Turn on the lights. They're gonna fuck you up. Turn on the lights. This guy doesn't have his headlights.
Yo, stop the car.
Oh, sorry.
You got a license?
Yeah,
Do you have a license?
Yeah, my father is here.
Turn your lights on. That's what he's telling you.
Yeah, relax.
You got fucking choppy in the car, so it's bad
Sorry,
news.
my bro.
Turn the lights on.
No, bro.
Turn the lights on. Holy shit.
Prenden los luces de adelante.
I'm trying to make him park.
Choppy, where you going?
I'm trying to make him park.
Whose car is this?
Yeah, parking.
Whose car is this? Shut up. Shut up. Whose car is this?
Mine.
Yours?
No.
How old are you?
He stole his dad's car. I'm trying to make him park. Yeah.
Fucking choppy, am I right?
Why would I put myself in this?
Listen. Where does he live?
Over there.
Over where?
My house. Over
Where?
there. Huerto. My father is here.
Where do you live? What's your address? ¿Dónde vivas?
Oh, aquí al huerto. Al cuadra. Mira mi casa.
Now, go. Follow me. Go home.
Thanks, officer.
Thank you, man.
Motherfucker almost took me out.
I see.
You too, man.
This is crazy. So I'm gonna play this is so chaotic. There's like 3 plots. First of all, the kid can barely talk English. My father. I don't know if he has a license.
Or
The
a father.
person has passed, huh?
Or a father.
Or a father. Yeah, that's a good one. maybe he went back. He wanted to go the reverse route. The person who's sitting, his passenger is saying they're trying to park. Then the passenger said, "You stole the car from his." Yo, I'm gonna replay that. This is so crazy. It's
Yeah,
like
a lot of things
a lot of things
happening.
happening. First of all, the funniest part starts when the guy on the bicycle snitches on the guy while the cops are there. Hey, stop him! Let's play it again. Fair use.
Turn on the lights. They're gonna fuck you up. Turn on the lights. This guy doesn't have his headlights.
Yo, stop the car.
Oh, sorry.
You got a license?
Yeah,
Do you have a license?
Yeah, my father is here.
Turn your lights on. That's what he's telling you.
Yeah, relax.
You got fucking choppy in the car, so it's bad
sorry,
news.
my bro.
Turn the lights on.
No, bro.
Turn the lights on. Holy shit.
Prenden los luces de adelante.
I'm trying to make him park.
Choppy, where you going?
He can't even understand what turn your lights means. Where are we? Yo.
Prende los luces de delante.
Then they
And
say
the dude said, okay, yes. So doesn't speak one word of English, right?
Come on. But he confirms it later on because they ask him first in English, "Where's your dad?" And he asks him in Spanish. Let's take a look. Fair use.
On.
Trying to make him park.
Whose car is this?
Yeah, parking.
Whose car is this? Shut up. Shut up.
Did you hear?
No. Oh, I need to hear the voice in the back, right? Okay.
Yeah, the voice in the back.
We continue.
Shut up.
Let me play it.
Shut up. Shut up. Whose car is this?
Mine.
Yours?
No.
How old are you?
He stole his dad's car. I'm trying to make him park. Yeah.
Fucking choppy, am I right?
Why would I put myself?
The cop is sitting there. Oh my God.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't write a report. I don't want to write a report. Why is this guy?
My shift is over, man. My shift.
I'm trying to go home. This guy.
I'm just getting off a double shift. I need to deal with this BS.
I need to stop him. And I need to write a report. Nah, man. Choppy as hell. Let's continue. Yo, this is crazy. There's so many things happening. This is chaos. Oh, by the way, let me change it.
Listen. Where does he live?
Over there.
Where?
My house. Over
Where?
there.
Where does he live? Over there. In my house. Oh man, this is crazy. So much chaos.
My father is here.
Where do you live? What's your address? ¿Dónde vivas?
Oh, aquí.
So now he understands.
Oh,
Now go, follow me, go. Go home.
Thanks, officer.
Thank you, man.
Motherfucker almost took me out.
I see.
You too, man.
He's
just like
lucky.
Mofo tried to, he's like Mofo tried to take me out. I see. But
see.
he kept on driving.
I'm driving. Oh man, this is so. Hey, he's lucky that he's able to drive home without a problem. Because it's very choppy. It's very suspicious situation right there.
It is.
Anyway,
Where is it?
times have changed. Huh?
Where is it?
You mean where this
where
happened? I think it's Miami, man. At least it sounds like Miami. There is no clear description where
Well,
this happened.
sounds like it could be Miami, California, New York, Colorado.
Well, it could be any place these days.
Washington State. I mean,
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Nah, it's crazy. It's
New
crazy.
Mexico.
Hey, by the way, stay vigilant. Stay vigilant out there because some people, well, what they say. I don't know. I don't know if you heard these allegations that people are eating cats someplace in America. This particular group.
They're eating the cat.
They're eating the cat.
dog.
Yes. Apparently, in that region, there's been an increase in
mice
car accidents. No, nothing mice. Car accidents, and what they are saying is, from what I've read, is due to the unlicensed people driving cars. The higher amount that has resulted in more people getting injured and also driving into buses and all these accidents. So just be vigilant out there. Don't think that every driver knows the rules. It might be the last time you think. Stay safe out there. That's all I'll say. Anything else you want to say?
What?
Anything else you want to say?
Good, man. I'm good.
Okay.
Guys, if you're still here with us,
Moving
thanks for
past.
watching. We appreciate your support and your commitment to the growth of the channel. We try as best as possible to provide you with value, and you reward us with your time. You could be doing anything else, but you're sticking with us.
Turn on the lights.
So with that being said, remember that we'll be highlighting the best comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Until next time.
Peace.
Deuces.